Well, I was at work priming the Talbot today, and I get a call from my uncle. He says, I got the skid loader stuck. Where are you at? And I was like, well, I'm currently painting, but I'll work on getting over there as fast as I can. So let's go see what we got. I've got one picture from him, one picture from my mom, and things don't look very great. At first, I was like, oh, that's not so bad. And then I saw the second picture. I was like, oh, my. And I don't think the 170 can get down there as wet as it is because that's like a 38,000 pound machine. So I was driving over and I'm thinking the D6 is probably our best bet for this rescue. Well, rather than fight the pony engine, let's pull start the D6 and get her fired up. You have to throw the compression. Are you trying to pull it in and then throw the compression? What are you doing? Are you trying to start it?
Yeah.
Well, it's out. You got to have it out to get rolling. Let's pull the clutch. Hold on. You got to have it back forward. So because it's so soft down there, the D6 weighs about half as much as the 170. We're about 38,000 pounds there, and I think the D6 is about 18,000 pounds, somewhere in there. So being that much lighter should help it from sinking in and burying it too, but it may. I mean, we'll just keep burying bigger and bigger things if we have to. We'll get old, knotted together, yank them here. Oh yeah, she is laying down. Laying on the hook arm. You can't park there, bud. Well, your mowing looks really nice though, what you did. Wow. Oh wow. I'm just concerned. It's like you got to pull straight that way just to get it to lean. How did you get it over so far? We were talking here about the best method of just pulling versus if we could get the 170 down here and lift. The trouble is there's a creek here, kind of a water line. Not super easy to get across. I don't see why we couldn't jump the 170 across this. We could walk the 170 that way, across here, and then we could lift it. Tyne, you coming to assist? Don't roll down the hill. Don't bury the D6. Well, it's really soft over here, but I'd rather see it go that way. My only concern is how much side pull that arm will take.
It'll pick her up and then it'll slide over.
Well, I just hope we don't hurt that arm. That's all I'm saying. You want to grab that chain out of there? If we could get the 170 in here, the cat lifting point is only this little thin piece with a shackle, so I don't love that. I didn't catch we were behind those wires. I didn't notice we were grabbing those lines.
There we are. Let's see how much further this will take us.
What if we started up now and get the loader out of there? Because if we got the mower out of there and started backing it out, I'm gonna jump in the skid loader now and see if we can help it. Let him tighten up before I pick any. Seatbelt on in there. I was like, well, this looks scary.
That's terrible.
Just getting it out of there at that angle. Your motor looks really nice though.
I think we had a little D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cabelco's too heavy.
That's kind of what I thought. I was driving home and I was like, the D6 seems like the tractor for this. You might want to tip the cab after this whole endeavor too.
Oh, it's fine. You get painted today?
All primered.
The rail or the deck?
The rail and the neck. Yeah, really, you came out pretty good.
Two uneventful for you.
I know it.
Your side.
If we wouldn't have pinched that line, we would really look like we knew what we were doing.
It's hard to get out of.
I think that line's okay though. I think that's the quick coupler. That one's a little crimped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we had it. When we were trying to pull with a little tractor, we had it good.
Oh yeah.
It just sat there and spun.
I knew it was bad if Carl just called me governor.
Which one do you think?
I'll go D6ing.
Hey, which one do you want?
I thought you had your one last pass.
We can do it while the D6.
Well, go ahead. Show us how it's done. Let's see, I think it's your turn to go mowing. So over the years, my uncle's had every tractor, brush hog you can imagine stuck down here, just trying to mow a little closer and a little closer in here. And it's been a really wet year, as you can see. So this is what it's left with. And just that little bit's left to mow. So he's gonna mow while the D6 is here. Mighty old D6 though. Bury her in here next. He done good, didn't he, Fred? I will say, all the tracks are all loosened up now. We don't have any more stuck links. Not that this undercarriage is great, but it'll work for Brownsville. Just love this old D6. Everyone needs a D6 9U or 8U. We got to give her Brian Brother 977 some love before long. And some paint. All in all, he got very lucky on this deal. You can see where the dirt was, and I guess as we were pulling it out, that was kind of getting bulldozed. But when I saw the original pictures, I just assumed all this stuff got real scuffed up. And I don't think it really did. I think it all survived relatively well. It was a lucky outcome for sure. When I got the first picture, I was like, oh, that's not so bad. And then my mom sent me a picture. She was down there looking at it. I was like, you should come home and help. I was at work working on priming the Talbert, and I was on the last court I was trying to do for today anyway when my uncle called me. And I was like, oh, let me spray this and I'll be right over. So hammered down, cleaned the gun out real fast, and got over here to help. And I was thinking D6 I was driving over just because it was so much lighter than the 170, and I get here and they were just hooking up to the D6 with the backhoe to get it pull started, so I had to screw with the pony motor. And I was like, hey, we're all on the same page here. Use the old Yankum rope, that worked well. Not like we were hitting it with the D6, but it was just a safer way to hook to it. All in all, the D6 was definitely the weapon of choice. It floated on top of everything, pulled hard enough to get this thing out. They had tried the 6420 John Deere before I got here, so I didn't get to film that at all, but it just spun. It didn't have enough to pull on this thing. But this thing, the mower was kind of anchoring it into the bank, though, so once I got in and lifted that and kind of turned and worked our way out, it went okay. But this wasn't a very hard rescue mission, but it was kind of a cool old rescue mission, especially using 1950s cats to rescue, I think, a 2023 cat. I don't know when they come out with the new decals. Somewhere, obviously, since then. But cats saving cats. I'm Sam with Scrappy Industries. Thanks for watching.